loving what you do is a luxury. No, it's a choice. I was just talking to a buddy of mine actually this morning, and it's kind of funny because when I was in college, I wasn't allowed to have a job when I was in high school. I couldn't keep a job. And the longest job I had was 3 months at Taco Pronto. Seriously, Taco Pronto, okay? And I was really worried. I had a lot of anxiety around working because I said, if I can't hold a job, I'm getting ready to be an adult in the real world. I got a whole lot of years of working to do. What am I going to do? Then I'm, going through my college time. I get an internship. I got involved in ROTC. I got invited to the Nashville Police Academy. I became a police officer. And it was like the heavens opened up like, oh, right? It's like, oh, I can keep a job. It just has to be something that I love doing. And let's even say not the love doing, it needed to be outside. It couldn't be confined to a desk. COVID has absolutely had an impact on that, but let's just go with it, okay? As a cop, I was out there, it was every day, I was doing something different, every day was different, I was coming in contact with people. So I discovered that my joy in working, besides having wanted to be a cop since I was like 4 years old, right? I achieved my childhood dream in that one. That being outdoors, even if it was a park ranger that rode a horse, I was always about mounted patrol. I got my very first horse when I was 6 and just bought another horse maybe 8 months, 9, 10 months ago now, Reba. She's absolutely amazing, phenomenal addition to our family. So I knew it was the being outside. Now, did someone make me get that job? No, I got that job. Did someone make me get the Taco Pronto job? No, I got the Taco Pronto job when I became a Marine and a pilot. I mean, there are Marines who are admins or supply chiefs and they work in an office all day. That wouldn't have been the fit for me. I knew I had to be outside doing something as an entrepreneur, right? With my company. There are plenty of jobs where I would have been at a desk like a lawyer or whatever, working. Today, during COVID, it's crazy. I'm inside. There are days when I don't feel like I even walked outside the house. So that little bit has been torture until I started taking my laptop outside and sitting under my deck, on my deck, under the umbrella up here or up there, or going somewhere else and taking my laptop with me. Obviously, the whole quarantine aspect has limited the opportunities of, where we can go and who we can be around with choices that I would have had, right? But every career that I've chosen, number one, I didn't know how to do it when I went into it. When I decided to be a cop, I didn't know how to be a cop. I had to go through police academy. Marine, I didn't know how to be a Marine. I had to go through boot camp, officer candidate school. Pilot, I didn't know how to be a pilot. Somebody had to teach me how to be a pilot. I mean, if I did, the first landing would have been kind of tough, right? As an entrepreneur, I didn't know how to be an entrepreneur. When I got out of the Marine Corps, I still didn't know how to be an entrepreneur. I had to get coaching. I looked for mentors and guidance. But each thing I chose and went for, yes, it was gutsy. And people, when I was leaving the police department to go in the Marine Corps, people were like, you'll be back. They felt I was throwing my career away. When I got out of the Marine Corps, before I got out, I had to have an office call with the 3-star general. He's like, what are you doing? My colonel was like, don't you know? And at the time I wanted to be a motivational speaker, right? Don't you know motivational speakers aren't even happy when they're not on stage? I'm like, what? Everyone tried to talk me out of my dream and what I wanted to do. The question is, what do you want to do? What kind of life do you want to create? This isn't a talk about leaving your job. How do you create passion and joy inside of your job? Maybe there's an additional hat. You could work with some of the diversity groups or ERGs or talent and development or recruiting, or where can you work inside of your organization that is fulfilling? Just like for me, I know that being in supply wouldn't have been fulfilling like being a pilot and being able to fly out towards the west watching the sunset, thinking, oh my God, I get paid for this. I get to serve my country and experience this beauty all in the same time, right? So how are you moving forward to create fulfillment and meaning in your life?